What's up, YouTube? It's Jacob from Always Fresh Apparel, and today we have a pickups video. It's super good to be back. I'm doing my annual, like I said, yearly pickups video. I said I would come around. I kind of got a little bit of a inspiration last night. I just was kind of thinking, man, I'd love to show the people some of these things and talk about it. Putting aside all clothing and fashion and all that, I really hope that you guys are doing well. It's been over a year of the coronavirus. I haven't made a video in that time. So that's just what I'm focused on, is making sure you guys are okay, because you know, this stuff don't really matter. What really matters is you taking care of yourself and your family. So yeah, trying to think of what's happened in the past year that I haven't been on here. I guess, so in last July, Cole and I opened up a physical spot for Helmart. So that is on 8th and Burnside if you guys ever want to visit. It's all of our vintage goods. It is 811 East Burnside Street. We're open Friday through Sunday. And as far as bare knuckles, you guys have done an amazing job of Collection 5 supporting us. That's been amazing. Right now we're working on 3 things. We're working on a Collection 1 canvas jacket restock. We're working on a basics line where it's gonna have a bunch of different fits: sweatshirts, t-shirts, sweatpants, hoodies, crew necks, sweat shorts, all that stuff. And then the third thing is working on the next full collection, Collection 6. So I know it's been a little bit of a drought between drops, but it's just because we're sampling everything. We're making sure it's absolutely perfect for you guys. So that's what we're working on. For today's video, I haven't been copping as much. I've been obviously not going out of the house as much. So when I do, I tend to keep wearing the same things. I've tried to buy elevated versions of those things. So we'll do t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, pants, shoes. Does that sound good for you guys? Mainly everything is vintage. That's just what I tend to gravitate towards. I hope that's okay with you guys. I do have some designer stuff in here, so bear with me. And let's get started with the tees. I'm gonna slide over here so I can show it better. First up, we got this, The Cure. This looks super small. The Cure t-shirt, it actually is pretty small. I got this for about 75 bucks like a year ago. I think even before COVID maybe. At one of my local just vintage stores. They had it hanging up and I said, yo, what is that? It's on a Baracum size large. And it fits me a little slim, kind of like this Jane's one, which I really don't mind because sometimes you want to get a little slimmer fit with black denim, boots maybe. So this is one of my favorite go-tos. It's got the nice paint splattering all over, and there should be a little overlay of me wearing it right now. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do fits now. Next up, another one of my favorites is just this basic blank 70s, what is it, JCPenney, or 80s, 70s, 80s JCPenney blank on the front, but on the back, it has this like amazing graphic. Oh, it's backwards. Is it backwards? It says Mother Hubbard weightlifting team. I hope it might be backwards. I'm sorry if it is. And she's just got some like yes titties. I don't know. I got this off my boys in Portland here, Sweet Zero. I just really like the way it fits me. It's a little slim. And the back graphic's really sick. Next up, guys, is one I haven't seen before. It's this AC/DC Giving the Dog a Bone t-shirt on a Brockham Golden Black XL tag. Got this off a homie for 40 bucks. I think it could be worth upwards of $200 to $250. I'm like a little nervous to wear it because it is pretty fragile. There's like holes and stuff everywhere already. So like it's mainly just been kept in my drawer. But I just decided, you know what? Let's show the people. He's got like silver teeth. Like it's crazy. I've never seen this one before. So this is one that's just gonna be stashed. Just kept on ice. You know, I don't really have a need to get immediate money for some of this stuff, so I'd rather just kind of let it sit for a minute and see what happens. So if you can't already tell, I only basically wear black and white t-shirts. Next up, we got this Woodstock t-shirt, all over print, front and back. It is from 1994. This is one of my favorite fitting t-shirts. It has like a really nice tight collar, and the colors of it are super awesome with like the birds on the front. Single stitch, obviously, and there's like fits like a really nice white t-shirt when you want to get a little more pop of color. All right, next up we got this Ramones t-shirt. I'm like 50, not 50. I'm like more like 70-30 that I believe that this is just a bootleg. But nonetheless, it actually is printed on an 80s Fruit of the Loom tag right there. And it's the reason is like it's super thin, really paper thin. It's kind of like a really nice fitting t-shirt on me. I like the way it fits, kind of closer to the neck, a little bit like shorter of a length, as you guys can tell. But the graphic's also really cool. Someone knows a little bit more about this. Let me know if you think that this is bootleg. There's no date or anything, which is why I think it is. Someone just printed it in their garage or whatever. I mean, it's probably like period correct. Like it's actually probably old. It's just not real. So it don't matter to me. Vintage is vintage, baby. Next up, sometimes like when I want to wear a faded black t-shirt, but I don't really need the band on it. I like to go for this one. This one is an Antone's one. It is the House of the Blues in Austin. I got this off a homie on IG, Detached Garments. Love this one. I actually saw John Mayer rock it recently, which was super random. Well, it's not random. He's all about blues. But just crazy that it was like this exact graphic. Yeah, I love the way this one fits. I even tend to turn it inside out. We can see what that looks like. I love when you get kind of like the black seams right there. It's one of my favorite parts about wearing a t-shirt inside out. So this is an inside out and front side out tee for me. So there you go. Next up, I'm gonna show you two tees that I keep in my collection, but I don't really wear. They're pretty small. I'll still try them on for y'all. How about that? I'll still try them on. Next up, we got this 50s, 60s Health Knit t-shirt. I got this off my homie Ezra. He posted on his IG and I said, bro, come on, send it my way. I think he gave me for like 40 bucks. Super good deal. It said Bow Wow is a real dog. I believe it was, yeah, a Volkswagen ad back in the day. So Bow Wow is for VWs, and obviously it has a wiener dog. He's up there sleeping on his perch right now. So anything wiener dog related, I usually get it. So this one I can wear this. I just look a little slim. Next up, one of my favorites. I wish it was just a hair bigger. Well, not a hair bigger, kind of a lot bigger. Is the South Huntington Wildcats 1950s champion running man tag t-shirt. I find a lot of, and I'll show you some, I find a lot of sweatshirts with champion running man tag, but I've never found a t-shirt with one. So this one's amazing. It is so small on me. There's like holes on the back and all that. So I just kind of pocket it. I think I got it for like 30 bucks, something stupid cheap. For the fact that it's been around for almost 70 years is pretty crazy to me. I'll still wear it for y'all. It's just, I'd prefer to wear maybe something a little longer, a little wider. And generally on a day-to-day basis, I'm wearing these white t-shirts right here. So this is from a brand called Whitesville. This is a Japanese brand that basically it's owned by Toyo Enterprises, which is like an overarching Japanese brand that owns Whitesville, that owns Buzz Rickson's, which I think I'll show a jacket of. It basically owns all these Japanese version of Americana brands, and they sell them at Self Edge here in Portland. If you're in LA, you got a Self Edge. If you're in New York, you got a Self Edge. SF in Mexico. So they're just like very nice fitting white classic like ring spun cotton t-shirts. But the best part about them is they kind of have this like cream stitching to them. So it's got a little bit of something, you know what I mean? And the collar is really nice and tight. They're Japanese brands, so they run pretty damn small. So I actually got, and they come in 2-packs. So a 2-pack it's like 2 for 80 bucks. I got one in an XL, which fits me like actually more like a medium, pretty damn slim. Which is nice for like, you know, if you want to wear like a kind of more fitted jacket underneath. And then I got a 2-pack of the double XL because they are not pre-shrunk. You should wash them and dry them as much as possible so that they shrink to the way you want them to. So that's what I did here. Is this XL was like huge on me, and you know, Jonathan and Self Edge was like, nah bro, if all you do is you go hot and hot in the washer dryer and it will like shrink up to where you want it to. So that's what happened. And this is basically what I'm wearing on a daily basis. I got two each of these, so really stoked on these. Love this cut. I'm gonna get on to the sweatshirts now, which I think is a lot of people were waiting for. These are all sweatshirts from the 40s to 60s, so bear with me while I grab them. All right, y'all, we'll start with crewnecks first. I actually am in the minority, and I actually like vintage crewnecks better than vintage hoodies. I actually tend to wear crewnecks more than hoodies. I think it's a little more formal. You can wear them with like jeans and boots. For me, easier. It just looks more like a clean, seamless look rather than having the hood. So that's why I tend to collect crewnecks more. I have a lot of hoodies, but I tend to collect crewnecks more than the hoodies. First up, I got this Broughton of Raleigh one. This is a 1950s or 60s single V, which meaning it just has a V in the front and not in the back. If it's a double V, it would have a V in the back as well. Those go for more money. This one is super fire. If you've worn an old vintage sweatshirt, you know how hard it is to get the size that you want. Like these things just run notoriously small. So when you get one that has the pit to pit and length that you want, you kind of just got to get it because it doesn't come across that often. So this is one that's a little wider, a little shorter. Sleeves are a little short, but it's got this really cool repair detail on the sleeve right there. Neck's a little wide for me, but you know what? I'll just wear like that Whitesville t-shirt underneath it and it'll all be good. So this is one that I tend to wear with like light wash jeans and black boots. Really, really complements the look. Love this one a lot. Next up, we got this Fader Indiana University one. It probably was like a dark navy at one point. I don't think it was black. And then just turned into this like Fader, like almost like just washed black, faded gray color. Another one, this one is raglan instead of just a normal sewn-in sleeve. This one fits really well. Back's got a nice little fade on it too, right there, as you guys can see. Just love finding stuff like this that's just been through years of wear and tear. Because people back then, they didn't know these would be worth anything, so they just used these for whatever, for sleeping, for working. It wasn't like they cherished it, so that's why you get the best fades on them. Next up, we have one of my, I think, 4 Champion Running Man tag crew necks. This one is my favorite though. This one says Richwoods on it. It's just like this awesome olive fader green. As you can see, you can almost see like what it used to be on the inside and with the seams and everything. This one fits me really well. Love the way this one fits. Usually you can tell it's 50s, 60s by this underarm gusset right here. So if it has this gusset, it's usually 60s. Some 70s sweatshirts do it, like old Champion ones. But that's a good way to look for it. Yeah, love this guy. This one is probably like a 23 pit to pit, 22 length maybe. Yeah, love this guy. So the way you can find your size is just by trial and error. It's just by trying it on, and if it doesn't work, you just gotta sell it. That's just how it works. And one of my more expensive crew necks that I own is this 1970s Champion reverse weave single color tag. So if it's a single color like this, they come in maroon, gold, where it's just all the letters are one color, and it's a reverse weave. Those tend to go for a lot of money. So this is the one I have. This one says Northern Track on it. It's like kind of a weird fit. I actually prefer the fit on these, but you guys will see it on. It actually doesn't look terrible. It's kind of more like a straight cut. You can kind of see how big and baggy the sleeves are as compared to these, more of like a fitted sleeve. This one though, the fading is absolutely crazy. And the fact that all the letters are still intact, even though they're crackling, like this is what it used to look like on the inside. There you go. Look at the fading on that. Absolutely crazy. So this one is one of my favorites for that reason. You can see in the cuffs here, it's just like beat to crap. So yeah, those are my 4 favorite crew necks. I got more, but if you guys want to see those, maybe I'll do another vid. Just wanted to kind of go quick with these. All right, getting on to the hoodies. Bam. This one's one of my favorite hoodies and one of my favorite fitting hoodies. It's this 1950s, 60s, what would you call it? It's like moss, like a golden green almost. Super, super fader. I like how it's kind of worn and thin. Here you guys go. The kangaroo pocket was removed, and there is that underarm gusset as I was talking about. This one's absolutely insanely beat, but that's what makes it the best. All the cuffs are coming apart. It's got like the overlocking hood right there. Yeah, love this guy. This one's super, super fire. Let's get on to the next one. Next one's another one of my favorites. This is one of my more recent ones. It's this red Frank School one with the gold Frank School right there. Oh man, the camera's not really picking it up. Oh, there we go. But it's like, it's almost like pink. It's so faded. And then I'll try to show you guys the inside. Yeah, there's the inside. You guys can kind of tell the difference. Another raglan one. This one does not have the gusset. Usually on the kangaroo pocket, they do like a fold over stitch, and I'll show you the same on this next one I'm gonna show you. It kind of has the same stitch. But yeah, another little, I'll try to show you guys all different colors. So I got the green, I got the red, and now I got the golden yellow. This one's crazy. I actually wear this one the most out of all the hoodies I have. And it smells like the cologne I just put on it. This one like retains the cologne I put on it really, really fucking well. Okay, so it's got crazy fader. It fits me actually really well. It's got a ton of repairs. Look at that repair. And then, but it's got a back hit. It's got a back print. And it's got all the repair work right along here. And you can see right here where the hood used to drop down. That's why it didn't get as faded as much. I love this thing. It's super soft too. It's just one of the best fitting ones I own. I'm not gonna lie, there's a few times when I read the Kincaid and there's a little bit too many K's in there for me. A little bit scary, but if you really read it, it doesn't say anything bad. And then it's got the falcons on the back. One of my favorites. The hood actually fits me. A lot of these, when you put the hood up, doesn't really work. It's just like the hood, for some reason, is just so small. But this one works really, really well. Love it. Don't think I'll ever get rid of this one unless I'm like hurting for money. And next up, my most expensive, this is actually 40s sweatshirt, is this. So it might just look normal to you guys, to the average eye, But for the real vintage heads, we know that, I'm not trying to like call you guys out. This is an after hood. So this is an Oneida one. So as you guys can see, the tag is, sorry, I'm trying to show you guys. Tag is right here. Is a blue and gold Oneida tag. The thick ass waistband. You can see how thick and long that waistband is. So after hood means that, after hood means that they added the hood back in the day, back in the 40s, they added the hood after the fact. So as you guys can see, there is a collar around this hoodie. And then they sewed the hood on after. So that's where after hood comes from. Whereas these, you know, are normal, the hood is already sewn in. These can fetch anywhere from 800 to 2,000. These can go for quite a bit of money. I'm chilling though. This one actually fits me. It's got a little bit of a, sorry with the Kincaid thing, it's kind of got the KKK hood is what I call it, where the hood just comes to that unfortunate point right there. So if you put it up, you kind of gotta like tuck it under like that. Yeah, so there you go. You look like that. So I don't really wear this with the, I've actually never worn this because I'm a little bit too scared because of the value of it. But just like having it in the collection, you know, you see so many of these normal 50s, 60s hoodies that you want to kind of go get the big whale or whatever it's called. So that's what this is. So there you guys go. Before we get into jackets, I'll just do 2 quick accessories. These are 2 of my most worn hats. This one is this Montana Mike. I'm not trying to do like stolen valor or anything. I just think the way this fits is absolutely awesome. So here's that for you guys. Fits me really well. Tend to wear this one quite a bit, and it is a fitted actually, which I generally don't wear, but just fits me super well. So, you know, gotta roll with that one. Next one is this, this is from Self Edge, that store I mentioned with the t-shirts. It's by a Japanese brand called Potent. This factory used to make, it either used to make baseball cards or it used to make, I think it used to make the Japanese Major League Baseball hats that they would wear. But so Potent now uses them to just make their own brand of hats. They use vegetable tan leather on the inside, so it actually conforms to your head. So you can see mine's got a little bit of like grease right there from obviously from like the oil on my head. This is a size small, and it does say professional baseball cap courtesy of Origin Japan. So here's how that looks like on me. Super awesome. Love the way this one fits. It kind of adds a little more pizzazz if you're just wearing like a white t-shirt, maybe blue jeans, boots. I just like to throw this on. Kind of looks like a little pinstripe umpire joint. Love this guy's got a corduroy brim, and like the brim is like stitched like as you can see on this one, the stitching's only got like 3 lines of stitching. This one has like insane amounts of stitch. So that brim is staying in there. And it just starts conforming to your head over time. So really like this one. So let's get into the jackets. All right, y'all, we'll start off with 2 non-vintage jackets. This first one up is from my homies over at Second Layer. They sent me a few pieces from their past fall winter collection. This is just an amazing cropped kind of like bomber with a fold over collar style jacket. Love this thing. It's all lined on the inside. Super cozy, super warm. I love wearing this with just like a white t-shirt, jeans, and some boots or loafers or something. This is like one of my favorite jackets that I have actually. It's not itchy at all. Super, super soft. Love the way this thing fits with the big boy zipper on the front, and like the kind of oversized pointed collar. Love that detail right there. So if this is still on their site, I'll try to put links, but if not, I'm sorry, boys and girls. All right, the next piece from them is this Mad Dog leather jacket from Second Layer. I love this thing. I've always kind of wanted to get like a jacket that resembled kind of like a suit jacket, and it just so happened that this one turned out to be in leather, which I'm totally okay with. Again, that kind of shorter body with the longer sleeves. Both of these jackets have that style. It's got these buttons going down the front, 2 hand pockets that you can actually put stuff in, lined on the inside. Leather is super soft. As you can see, I've already worn it. There's a little bit of creasing on the sleeves, which is really nice. It's gonna wear in super well. I wear this with black jeans, loafers, maybe a black beanie, and you kind of got this like sleek matrix, you know, kind of vibe going on. I like this because it's not like a standard, you know, biker leather jacket. It kind of has like a little bit more like of a formal element to it. That's why I like this guy a lot. So yeah, really, really awesome fucking jacket. All right, y'all, next up another, well, this actually is vintage because of when it was made, but it is a designer. So this is Buzz Rickson's. So this is the same company that is owned by Toyo, which does those white t-shirts I was talking about. This is just like, I think it's from the 80s or 90s. This one from their line. Yeah, it's just like their take on like an Americana, you know, military bomber jacket. So it's got like a wool collar. My favorite part is the sleeve detail, which is really cool. It's got like, yeah, that little extra wool knitting on the sleeve there. And then obviously it's just got crazy patches all throughout, like super fucking sick patches all throughout, which is the reason I got drawn to it. I got this off a seller in Japan on Grailed for 80 bucks shipped. I have no complaints about this. I tend to wear this a little bit when it's not raining, because when it rains, it like really soaks through. There's actually some like water stains on the back. I don't know if you can tell. So I tend to, you know, wear this sparingly. But I really, really like this piece. Goes well with like light wash jeans, even sneakers too. So there you guys go. All right, next up we have 3 vintage jackets. This one is this 1960s Type 2, but it's from Montgomery Ward. It does have the 2 pockets, which is what the Type 2 comes from Levi's. It's got like a bunch of awesome wear on the sleeves, as you guys can tell. It does have some repairs back right here, which I think is really, really nice. And it is selvage lined on the inside right there, as you guys can tell. And this is just my needles bandana I stick in there to kind of give it a little bit of extra flair. This thing fits me awesome. I actually got it off a trade. I traded a homie here in Portland, a Marilyn Manson t-shirt for this, because this goes upwards of $300 to $350, I believe. And I love how it's kind of still, it's like deep natural blue color instead of like a super washed out. So yeah, I actually tend to get this wear out of this one quite a bit. So love this guy. Next up, we got this 60s, 70s wool varsity jacket. I've sold so many of these at Helmart in the past that I decided that I needed to keep one. This is the one it ended up being, just because of the way it fits me. It fits really nice, and the lining is super, super soft on the inside. It's got bob on the front there with the white trim along the pockets, and then on the back it just says Solderton 71. So it probably was made in the 60s, but given to him in the 70s. Here you guys go. It just fits me really well. I actually wore this in my last Instagram photo. So this is like my most favorite fitting one I found. And last up for jackets, I just love this. I don't think this one's super old. Could be 60s, 70s. Black and yellow, you know, just standard bomber jacket, but it's got this really cool rope piping going all the way down the sleeve, all the way to the cuff. It's super beat up, which I don't mind at all. And it's like this awesome kind of like, what even is this fabric? No, a satin. It's a satin, definitely a satin. I'm sorry, satin, which is like some, you know, Selena's done some satin bombers, which is just like, they obviously take inspiration from stuff like this. So it's kind of cool to just have like the actual piece that a lot of people reference. So yeah, this is a really awesome piece. I tend to wear quite a bit with just like a white tee, black jeans. So bottoms is the one thing that I tend to have the most limited rotation of. Like t-shirts, I obviously gotta wear a new one every day. Jackets, I can usually wear a new one every day. Shoes, I tend to have a limited rotation, and the same goes with bottoms. I usually really wear 4 things in a month. I don't know. So here are some of those now. I got these, another Buzz Rickson piece from Self Edge. These are like it's almost like a shiny cotton sateen. Just like, it's like based on a standard, I think World War II officer's military trouser. So this is from the William Gibson collection. He is an author that actually used the Buzz Rickson brand in one of his books. So they decided to do a collection with him, and it's got these awesome buttons right here, as you guys can tell. These I had to get in a 33 because they fit one size small. Again, it's just like a super, super black chino that I tend to wear with white socks and loafers, or just like, you know, a white sneaker or something. This is when I want to go a little bit more of like a baggier silhouette on bottom, maybe a little more fitted on top. I tend to gravitate towards these. Got them hemmed to my length, and the rise is absolutely crazy high. So you know I gotta go for that. So this is one of my favorite trousers I wear, along with my Shots Ballet brown trousers, which I've showed off before, so I just decided not to. All right, my favorite pair of blue jeans I have, these are a pair of 505s. This is actually not even a made in USA pair. I don't even think it's that old. It's a made in Colombia pair. So these ones just fit me super fucking well. They are a little long, so I do give them a roll. I've thought about just raw cutting them. This knee blowout has gotten super big over time. Like, it didn't used to be that big. I think every of my last 6 Instagram photos, I've been wearing these jeans in it. So those are the ones I tend to wear the most with. If I say I'm wearing a pair of blue jeans, probably these ones. 505s fit me the best. 505s have the zip fly and a higher rise, so they sit higher on your waist than 501s, which is just like how I prefer to wear my jeans. I just have a body type that has a longer torso and shorter legs. So whatever I can do to elongate my legs, which means wearing pants higher, is what I tend to gravitate towards. So here you guys go on those. Next up, we have 2 pairs of the same brand of denim from the same store, from Self Edge. They are both Rick Owens Dark Shadow. Did not plan on getting either of these, okay? But I have never found jeans that fit me as well as these do. I don't know what he did, what Rick did. He did something, but it's kind of like the 505. Like, I just tried it on and it was like the best fit of any jean I've ever had. So we'll start with these ones right here. This is his Torrance cut, which means that it's slightly slimmer. It's a garment dyed jean, so it's not raw or anything. And as you can see, there's the stitching in there. And you guys can see up here, it does have some highs and lows, which is really fucking cool. So it's got highs and lows, which mean like some of the fade didn't take all the way. These are a little bit more of a slim cut. Like, I tend to wear these with boots or with loafers, not really with sneakers or anything. So this is kind of more of my like slim silhouette of a black jean that I want to wear. The rise is like 12.5 inches in the front. Absolutely an amazing pair. And as you can see on all Rick jeans, he usually does this stitch right here on both sides of the leg. These are phenomenal. Love these. And then next up, the pair I'm currently breaking in is these Rick Owens Detroits right here. So these are the Detroit cut, but they are selvage. So it is a blue selvage jean that Rick did a wax, like resin coating to. As you guys can see, it does have like a black wax to it, but over time, this kind of fades away and you're left with almost like what the owner of Self Edge said is almost like a suede feel. Like, these jeans almost feel like a leathery suede after some time. So these are the ones I'm currently breaking in. I just gave them another wash just because I'm trying to slim them out just a tad. They're a little big in my thighs. I maybe could have gone down a size, but I'd rather just slim them out. It has selvage lining on the waistband. It has some selvage lining detail on the pockets right here, which is really cool. Yeah, even thought to do that. And then obviously it has the selvage detail right here. I usually wear these with a cuff about that thick, and tend to wear these just with boots and all that jazz. But this is the pair I'm breaking in. I finally Cole knows I used to be not a raw jean guy, but then the more COVID hit and the more I kind of just started wearing the same pair of jeans, I was like, I used to wear these every day. I was like, why don't I just, fuck it, I'm wearing the same pair. Why don't I just put my own wear into it? And as you can see on these already, like, kind of in here, it's already kind of and it's way softer. Like, this wax is kind of sticky, but right here where it's wearing off, it's not, it's super soft. So I'm excited to see what happens to these over some time. So I've been wearing these pretty religiously for like 2 weeks. So yeah. All right, y'all. And last up is the shoes. If you guys have been enjoying this video, I feel like I've just been rambling for like quite a bit of time, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, let's get into shoes. All right, you guys, first up, we have the Margiela GAT sneakers. GAT stands for German Army Trainer. Again, a lot of these purchases were based on COVID. When COVID hit, I was wearing the Reebok Club C like every day, which isn't a bad thing. I just was wearing it all the time. And I was like, you know what? I want just one pair of a white sneaker that's an elevated version that looks like the same silhouette that I can just wear instead. So that's why I got the replicas. These were actually like a Christmas gift to myself. I haven't worn them a ton just because it's been so rainy here. I'm waiting for the summer to break these out. But like, again, like, it's kind of like the jeans. Like, you wear the same thing so often, you just want to get like an elevated version of that thing. That's what I got these ones for. These are a 41. They are very true to size. I'm like an 8.5. I love these things. Like, the silhouette's amazing. These with the Buzz Brixton trousers would look fucking crazy with just like a faded black t-shirt like this. That's a super summer look with one of these hats. That's just so easy to put on. Next up is these Gucci Horsebit loafers. I maybe have shown these off. I got these when I went and visited my mom in Palm Desert like a year and a half ago, maybe? Somewhere around there. These are awesome. This is like the all over embroidered version. So it's got like bees and flies and insects just all embroidered all over the shoe, which I thought made them really special, and the fact that there's nothing on the inside. So it's like the construction on these is pretty awesome, and it's got the obvious like little gold detailing right there. These are awesome. I actually sold a ton of my loafers, so these are really like the only pair I have left, and the next one I'm gonna show you guys. But yeah, these are made in Italy. I got these in a size 7.5, so they do run pretty big in my opinion, so I would go maybe a half size down. These are awesome, like such a fucking cool shoe. Like you can just get them in the black version on Grailed for a pretty reasonable price used. So if we're looking for like a black loafer, Gucci does an awesome one. All right, y'all, the next shoe up that I regretfully have to sell is these Bodie house slippers. So these retail for like $750. I got them on Grailed for like $350. Pretty fucking good deal. I got them in a 41, which is my true size, but I didn't go on the Bodie website and realize that they kind of made these to be worn without socks. So a 41 fits a true 41 foot without a sock. So I would need a 42 because I don't really wear my loafers without socks. I just love the way this looks. It's like a little bit, not like feminine, but it is like a slimmer silhouette. I just love the way that looks. Like if you have a white sock and your jean goes to like right there, it's just like a really cool silhouette. So I'm either gonna sell these if anyone's interested, or I'll just deal with the pain. I'm not really sure, but like super amazing construction. I just love the way these look. If you guys are interested, let me know. I believe these would fit a 40 best with socks. If you're gonna wear them without socks, you could be a 41. Bummed on these, but whatever. Next up, we have one of my most worn pairs of shoes of all 2020. You can see there's even dirt and shit right there. These are Avery's ground cover pineapple leather boots. I mean, this right here used to be my uniform for like the whole of summer and fall, winter. Those jeans with these boots. I love these things. They're fucking awesome. I have only good things to say about them. I got a size 40, but they were a little too tight, so I had to take the insole out and put a different insole in. So I probably could have gone 41. If Avery ever restocks, just use that for information. These are awesome. It's like one of the best silhouettes I've seen on like a military kind of inspired combat boot in a very long while. It's like the perfect slimness, the perfect height. Avery really nailed these. So he actually is sending me a pair of his raw jeans along the way. So I'll start wearing those and let you guys know what happens with those. But these right now are like, the next 3 boots are actually like really the only ones I wear. I still have some other ones, but those are the kind of special ones to me. Next up on the boot gang, we got these Guidi 788Zs with the back zip and the it's like a 1.5 inch heel. I got these off, I don't know if I might have actually showed these. I got them off Forward back when Keith, my homie Keith, and if you guys listen to the Throwing Fits pod back when I did it, we talked about Keith and Forward. He actually sent me these for a post, which was phenomenal. These are like $1,400 boots, so I did not have to pay for these. But I got they came with like this Vibram and Guidi collaboration sole, so I got those put on to protect them. Love these. I actually tend to wear these and the next boot I'm gonna show you with those garment dyed Rick Owens black Torrance jeans the most, and then just like a faded black t-shirt or a white t-shirt, because they just fit perfectly. So like the jean goes to like right there. It's like perfect. These give me an 1.5 inches, so I tend to wear them quite a bit. Love that happens. It makes me about 5'9.5". So stoked about that. And because I wear boots so often, I have reached the final circle of hell, or whatever you could say. These are the CCP Tornado boots. I got them in a CCP size 6, which fits 41 to 42. These had the insoles in there with them. I just wear like boots so often that, why not go to like the top tier of the boot gang, which is CCP. I mean, I'm not gonna claim to know a ton about them. It's just mainly the silhouette for me. It's just like these are so similar, except this is more rounded toe and this is a more pointed toe. But you know what I mean? From the side, they're very similar. So had these, and then I saw these and I was like, you know what the hell? So this was like a little birthday gift to myself, because my birthday comes up on March 19th. I'm a Pisces, if you guys want to wish me happy birthday. Love these things. I wear these with the same jeans, these black Torrance jeans. Yeah, really just like an awesome fucking boot. I have no complaints whatsoever. There you guys go. And that's that, you guys. Appreciate y'all for watching and for sticking with me. I posted on Instagram that I was gonna maybe record a video today, and my message requests blew up and my messages blew up. So it's something that you guys want, so it's something I'm happy to give you guys. Big shout out to everyone for supporting Helm Art Bare Knuckles. Like it's what keeps me afloat. So I really can't thank you guys enough for that. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I sometimes stream on Twitch. If you guys want to come over, if you go to my Instagram bio, there's a link in there. I'm kind of sweaty now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not Owen Hyatt level. That man's an absolute beast. But my KD's at like a 1.23 now, which is not too bad. I'm trying to get it up there. Just that Warzone game, you can't go in and play casually anymore. Like, you have to literally sweat your nuts off. So if you guys want to come watch sometimes, I have been trying to kind of turn it into like where I play with fashion people. We played with Chuck from Throwing Fits, and that went really well. I think we got a dub. I played with Dennis Tedisco. So I'm just trying to have some fun. You know, if I'm playing with the boys and, you know, we're all laughing, having a good time, I'll throw the stream up. So I don't really promote it too often. So yeah, I guess we're going to end it there. I almost said chat, like I was talking to Twitch. I guess we're going to end it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see or for me to talk about, I guess next year, or maybe in a few months. You never know. But that's why I made this one kind of a big pickups video. I really don't have anything else after all this. I kind of showed you guys everything. And this is all over, like, even past like a 2-year span. I think I got these 2 years ago. I don't even know if I've talked about them. Again, I hope you guys are all staying safe, healthy, and all that. If the vaccine is available in your area, I highly recommend getting it. I'm not getting paid to say that. It's just science. I got mine yesterday, so I'm no side effects. I'm doing great. Just hope to be able to chop it up with you guys all again. That's like the one thing I kind of get like energized from, is when I'm out and about traveling or anything. It's just like meeting you guys. It's like one of the best fucking feelings, and seeing you guys wear the clothes. It's like, it honestly makes everything worth it. It's seriously like the best feeling in the world. And I know that a lot of YouTubers, if they're making their own clothes now, they probably think the exact same. So it's one of the best things, just meeting you guys and hearing your stories and all that stuff. So hopefully we can get back to that at some point. Yeah, really appreciate you guys for watching. Now I gotta go record this fucking hour long of me trying on clothes, which is worth it. It's for you guys. I only do it once a year, so I'm doing it. All right. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't tell me you can't find steals, and remember to stay fresh, my friends. Peace. Oh, I guess I'll include him because he just decided to make an appearance. Here he is in all his thick boy glory, smelling all the boots and the shoes. Where's he going now? All the clothes. Do you need to go out back? This is our backyard, by the way. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll include this little section in there. What do you think, huh? What do you think, huh? Oh, big stretch. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my dog voice. Okay, go ahead. Really awesome spot for him to run around in, which he doesn't do too often. And I tend to shoot hoops right there on sunny days. So, yeah. All right, guys. Peace and love, baby.